now is CBS News political director Steve Chaggaris. Steve, so much has happened this week with the president and his statements on Charlottesville. Can the Trump administration bounce back from this backlash?
Well, he could put a mea culpa out there. He could have the apology to end all apologies, and I still think that that wouldn't be enough, mainly because so many people on both sides have come out against this. And frankly, there's no indication that the president's even going to do that. They put some talking points out last night that said that he's entirely correct on this. Both sides were at fault. And so I think as long as that happens, we're going to be talking about this like we've been talking about it the last couple of days.
And that brings us to the point, do we really know where President Trump himself stands when it comes to white nationalism and racism and what we saw over the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, what we do know is he did condemn white nationalists. He did condemn the KKK. The problem here is that he said that there were other people that were there that were fine people who were protesting, and then went on to say that that's equal to the people on the left who are also violent. And it's just the evidence just isn't there to, first of all, equate them. And secondly, it raises the question in a lot of people's minds, is he basically saying that it's okay for these people to go out and protest the way they protested? Even though he did condemn them, he muddled his argument significantly, and a lot of people think that he is propping up white nationalists in the KKK, even if he's not explicitly doing so.
And Steve, Congress is now in recess, but what happens when they get back? Will Republicans be eager to stand shoulder to shoulder with President Trump after these comments?
Well, this is just the latest, I think, in a series of events created by the president that have really created a gulf between him and congressional Republicans. It was the Obamacare repeal failure was one. Then Trump went out after Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell, criticizing him over and over again. And so now this is just the next in a series of this, and I don't think that you're going to see a lot of Republicans really sort of running to help this president. Now, that doesn't mean that everything's going to come to a standstill in the House and Senate, mainly because Republicans themselves feel they need to get stuff done to show to their voters when they run for re-election next year in the midterms.
All right, Steve Chaggaris in Washington for us. Steve, thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve. And look for much more on the Trump presidency tonight on the CBS Evening News at 6:30 after CBS 4 News at 6.